Welcome back to another episode of Royally Confident with your host, Janice, a woman's mentor, here for you with confidence, love, dating, etc. So today's amazing episode is called Stop Hiding, Start Living. And I'm talking about, in particular, our roles. I don't know if you can see my roles. You can't see my stomach right now. But yes, your stomach, your rolls, things that you would normally hide because society says that you can't show those unless you're skinny. And just to let you know, this is also for the skinny women who have little bellies. So this is for you too, especially those who have stretch marks and things. I put this picture up because look how imperfect it is, but look how beautiful it is because of it. Masterpiece. All right, back to Stop Hiding, Start Living. We got some pictures of my cute fat elves and my cute fat self. Yes, because we are not going to hide anymore. We got stretch marks, we got rolls, we got everything. We are going to stop hiding and we are going to start living today. Where did this belief come from? Okay, magazines, media. Gosh, the amount of people that they hide black people so much. I don't think I've ever seen on a movie a fat person in a bikini and it was glorified in a positive way. And I know you're like, why do you keep calling us fat? Because fat does not need to be a naughty word. It needs to be a word that we associate beauty with. So, plus size, luscious, voluptuous. Yes. Well, you know what? And if you're living abroad and you're living in another country who are learning English, guess what they call you? They call you fat. So, we got to learn how to love that word. So, where did this belief come from? For me, it came from my grandmother, my mother. My mother was a model, and I'm just like not a model. Look at me. I don't even have a model's body. So they were always obsessed with my weight, constantly making me feel bad about my body. Even my grandfather, who had a big stomach, was obsessed with it because he was once thin. And my grandmother, who is still thin to this day, is obsessed with weight and always talks about it to me. So, most of the time, these beliefs come from family members, media, friends, or bullying when you are a kid or bullying when you were a kid. So it could come from so many things, but most of the time it's because people bully us and tell us we are ugly and they make fun of us. So I was bullied for my weight in middle school and it was heartbreaking because it made me hate my body for a really, really long time. But I got bullied, and then when my family was never happy with my body, I also cared a lot about that. So these beliefs come from people just not accepting you for who you are. So what hiding actually looks like, it could be like this. This is not something most women wear. They'll have like a whole cardigan covered up. Everything's loose to hide their belly. Nothing's tight around it. Nothing is like showing the curve. They're loose, they're frilly, there are a lot of influencers who like to call out big fashion houses or big fashion stores like Kohl's or something, and they call out how the plus size section looks plain and awful and doesn't flatter us. So hiding pretty much is hiding everything. Like if someone wants to look at you, you would look flat, right? You would look flat, you would look thin. Even if you're fat, you would look not as fat. Something that complements to the idea that you want it to be. And that's just hiding. And I just want you to know, if you do wear big, flowy, wavy things and stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen countless outfits that look amazing, but not the ones that look unflattering and you know they look ugly and you know they do not fit you right. So the real cost of hiding is pretty much like hating yourself. Like you don't really love yourself. You don't think you're enough. Don't do a lot of things that you would probably do. I was watching this show. I keep forgetting names, but I was watching this show and it was about this fat girl and she was very insecure. She went to this all fat party where all these plus size goddesses were there, wearing bikinis and showing off their rolls and stuff, and it had a flashback, right, about when she was younger and she did not go swimming at all. She didn't go swimming at all. She waited till the night to go swimming because there was nobody there to judge her. So the real cost of hiding is like you are hiding from the world. You don't do things that normally you would do, like going swimming, going to the beach, getting in the water, getting wet, because it does hug you once you get wet. For me, sometimes it was not getting on certain rides because my stomach wouldn't close. That was super embarrassing for me, but I did it anyways, or tried to, and I couldn't. Oh well. But you just hide, and a lot of people don't go out or go to the club or go to the bar or go traveling, go see the world because they feel like they are not thin enough and their belly's too big enough to go out and experience this life that is so much grander and so much more open than the lives that we live in the States. Honestly, it really is. So you just hinder yourself from growth and experiences and things that would probably give you joy. So these are questions that I used to ask myself, like, why don't I love myself? What can I do to go swimming? How can I do this? How can I do that? A question I also really like, if I didn't care what people thought, would I still wear that? And yes, honestly, I would. A question that really comes to mind is when I was with my ex and his sister wears everything that I thought I couldn't wear. And I loved her, and I asked myself, why can't I wear that? And then I thought, I can wear that. So I hopped on the online shopping store and I started buying crop tops, shorts, um, bikinis and skirts and things like that because I was like, if she can wear them, I can wear them. And she wasn't like a model. She wasn't skinny. She had a stomach. She had rolls, and she would flaunt it. And I admired her so much for it that I was like, I'm gonna do it too, because it shouldn't really matter if we want to wear something, wear it. So health versus self worth. This one really hits home because, like I said before, I was always taught to go on a diet. I've been on so many diets when I was growing up. Weight Watchers, Curves, the Slim Fast diet, the Santa Clarita diet. Yeah, I know the fat girls that are watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We probably all gone through it and everything. And we were so obsessed with the health. They didn't tell me it was about just my health. They were like, oh, then you can wear this outfit. My mom used to always throw these passive aggressive things against my weight. She's like, "Oh, you just gotta lose some more weight and you'll be able to wear that, or you just gotta lose more weight and you'll be able to do that, or if you lose more weight, you can wear this outfit." And she didn't just do it for me; she also did it for herself. She was like, "Oh, I wish I could wear that. I used to be able to wear that. I just need to lose more weight." And honestly, that's a lot of the sayings I got even from friends of mine who are like obsessed with losing weight because of the looks. And it made me still really hate my body. And self worth doesn't mean that you don't have to work out. Like, yeah, you could work out, but don't make it about where you can't do certain things because you can't, because you're not a certain weight. Like, you can't wear things because you're not a certain weight. So I always thought, oh, I couldn't wear a bikini because I'm not a certain weight, but I never really got to that weight. And even when I lost 90 pounds, it was like 175. I still didn't wear a bikini to the pool. I was still self conscious. And then when I moved to Connecticut and I met my ex's sister, that's when I had more self worth and started wearing bikinis and not caring about how I looked in a bikini. And I love it. So I'm actually gonna buy some more revealing bikinis, and I can't wait to post them for when I move to Thailand. So if you want to work out, that's fine, but don't make it stop you from living. Like, wear the dress, wear that anyways. Wear the bikini, wear the outfit, go out to the club, go to the bar, go to your friend's party, go to the swimming pool, go to the swimming party, go to the beach party, go anywhere you think that you need to lose weight for, go anyways. Because you stop living because you gotta lose weight isn't gonna get you out the house. It ain't gonna give you self worth. you going out anyways, even though you are fat or big or you have a belly, is gonna get you out and is gonna get you to start living. So your body is not keeping you from living the life you keep idealizing from social media, influencers, models, and TV. Okay, I bet you looking at social media and like, oh my gosh, she's in Bali wearing this bikini and surfing, and honestly I wish I could do that too, blah blah blah, but I need to lose more weight. No, you don't need to lose more weight to go to Bali. Absolutely not. Look at me. I've been to Thailand, Malaysia, China, Japan, and I'm like almost 300 pounds. Ugh, sometimes I don't like it because I feel like I can't stretch, but that's another thing. But even though I don't like the way I'm at, the weight that I am at, it's not going to stop me from going to China. It is not going to stop me from boarding that plane to a different country. It's not going to stop me from going to Bali. It is not going to stop me from wearing this bikini. It is not going to stop me from showing off my stretch marks and my rolls. Just because I am not happy with the way I am at is not going to stop me from doing the things that make me happy. And your body shouldn't be keeping you from making you do things that make you happy. And it all comes down to you, right? It comes down to your choice and stuff and how you feel about yourself. The obsession nobody talks about is the fact that you want to feel worthy to do the things that you think your body's holding you back from. Like you're obsessed with things you want to do, but you're blaming your body for it. Instead, you should know that it is you. Like you can go out. You can do the things that you want to do. Nobody is stopping you except for you. People are going to judge you no matter what. You cannot stop somebody from perceiving you. You cannot stop somebody from judging you. You cannot stop someone from saying something that's not nice. You just can't. It's impossible. But what you can do is control how you feel about yourself, how you decide to go from there, and how you decide to keep going forward, even though someone's going to judge you. You are worthy, regardless of your body size, of everything you want. I was just talking to somebody about their stomach, and dating is really bad for them because they don't want to be judged by the guy. And that also has to do with like centering yourself around men in one of our previous episodes, right? Is that if you're centering yourself around men, you care way, 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 way too much about what they think of you. And honestly, their opinion of you matters not. It matters not at all, because somebody who actually thinks highly of you and likes you for you and your stomach will date you regardless. And when you decenter men, yes, that's what happens. But if you're worried about your stomach and stuff, like when you finally get intimate with somebody and you're taking off your clothes, hiding it is keeping those clothes on. I don't hide nothing when I do that stuff. I realized that I am gonna be loved for all my body, so they gotta just see what it is. Even if I do still have some insecurities, I'm not playing these games. I know I'm worthy. How about you? So, what are you actually really waiting for? Are you waiting for permission? Are you waiting for the scale to go down a little bit? Like, what are you actually waiting for in terms of like living? You got to really answer this question. What I was waiting for was actual someone to give me permission. And when I saw my ex's sister wear those things, I got the permission I needed. Cuz honestly, there was no real Lizzo during the time. Like Lizzo was a I don't think she was a thing yet when I started dressing like that, and there wasn't no real plus size women wearing bikinis on social media at the time, or showing off their curves and things like that like they do now. And so I had nobody to look up to embrace that side of me until like I met his sister, and then I started embracing the crop tops, the tight dresses anyways, the one where it shows my arms and my side boobs, and just went with it. Like I don't wear a bra. Like I don't wear a bra anymore. I don't care because I love me. I'm not here to wear these clothes for a man or someone to like me. I'm wearing them because I genuinely feel really good in these clothes. I feel more confident in the way I look. I feel beautiful. I feel sexy. And I love that about me. And that's why I wear the clothes. I stopped waiting after that. Like, I was like, I'm not waiting for that. If I wait, if I wait for someone else, it's never gonna happen. So now I don't wait for anybody's permission. I do it. Like I think in a previous episode you seen me wear the fake septum ring, right? So remember when they were like a hit? They were like the rage. I really liked them on women. And I was talking to my friend and she's like, "Girl, you're gonna look like a bull with a ring in your nose." And her judgment really stopped me from getting that piercing. And it wasn't until I noticed the fake ones on a fashion website and I was like, I'm gonna get it and see how I like it. I honestly will not get the actual piercing because they hurt and I don't want to go through the healing process. But now I wear them regardless. Like I'm showing them on YouTube, I go out with them. People are like, "Oh, you got a piercing?" And I'm like, no. I'm back in. Like I will think like they're probably judging me and I was like, you know what? I don't care because I don't have to do that for your amusement. So I'm not waiting for anybody to do things. If I want to do them, I do them and it is a practice. So what are you actually waiting for? Now, if you want to lose weight and you want to do all that stuff, then start dressing for your imaginary future body. And I mean, start dressing like it right now. Do not wait until you lose all the weight to buy the clothes you want to wear. Start dressing it now because I guarantee you it will take you some time, even when you lose the weight, to still wear the clothes you were ashamed of wearing before. So you might as well get confident in them now. So start wearing the clothes you want to wear now. Start dressing for the way you want to present yourself, how you like to see yourself. There's so many online shops now, and I highly recommend to just start dressing the way you want to dress. All right, I have an exercise for you. It's called the mirror exercise. You are going to stand in the mirror. Honestly, this is the best exercise, and this is what helped me. You're gonna stand in the mirror and you're gonna look at the place that you least like, right? You're gonna look at your stomach or you're gonna look at your rolls or your stretch marks or whatever you really, and you're gonna compliment it. You're gonna give it the best compliment. I don't care if it sounds fake because you're gonna fake it till you make it. You're going to fake it so hard, you're going to make sure it feels good. It's gonna feel true. It's gonna feel amazing. So you're gonna give it compliments, right? So what I used to do is like I used to look at my rolls, right? Because I have big rolls, and I used to really hate them because even when I saw other fat girls like me, those rolls were like non-existent for them. So I was just like, uh, so I used to hate them a lot. So what I used to do is I used to like touch them and say, "Wow, they're like hills. They're so soft. They're so cool. My stretch marks are cool. They're pretty. They give my skin texture. Oh, my stomach is so big. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh." So I used to just give my whole body compliments, and I still do. I just don't need to give them verbal compliments anymore because I know they're amazing. I just give them touch and feelings and stuff like that. Like I give them, like I touch them, I feel them, and everything because honestly, they need a lot of love. They don't get enough love. Even when I was in a relationship, my ex did not worship my body. Like he did not. So I have to worship my body. So I don't have to rely on a man to worship my body. So I'm gonna worship my body and I'm gonna love it and treat it the way I want to be treated. And that's going out, getting dressed up, wearing the clothes that I'm comfortable in, I feel sexy and beautiful in, and looking myself in the mirror and giving myself constant compliments. So you're gonna give yourself like 5 compliments for each place that you do not love. So it could be your back fat, your belly fat, your side boob fat, your football, your stretch marks, your double chin, your fat behind your elbow, anything. You just give it 5 compliments a day. And then you're going to also write on the mirror. You're going to write on the mirror that I am beautiful. And you're going to write the compliments on the mirror so you can remember what it is. And that doesn't mean just the mirror in your room. It's the bathroom mirror. There's a note on the refrigerator. Everything that can remind you of how amazing and beautiful you are. You can say something like, wow, I think that the dress that you might have thought was not gonna look cute on you because your rolls are gonna be showing. You're gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna look amazing. It's like, looks amazing. So that's your mirror exercise. So confidence isn't loving every inch of yourself. As I said before, I just said I was like 300 pounds and I was like, oh, I really don't like that. And I was like, oh my God, they're going to judge me. I'm like this confidence person and a mentor and I should be loving everything of me. And then I remembered, oh my God, I don't have to love everything about me. And that's okay. But I accept them. I don't hate them. I accept them. And I love them. Even if I don't like them, I still love them. Like I said, I'm 300 pounds. I also have eczema on my feet that I really don't like. Does that stop me from wearing sandals? No. Does that stop me from being barefoot? No. Does that stop me from wearing bikinis? No. Does it stop me from wearing anything that I thought would make me look ugly? No. Just because there are things that I don't like about myself, it still doesn't stop me from doing the things that I want to do. I don't like every inch, but I accept them and I give them compliments still and I give them love still and I'm still obsessing over them in the positive way instead of in the negative way. I'm not like, why don't I look like her? It's more like, oh, I see you. I love you. I love you. You annoy me sometimes, but I still love you and I accept them. It's still not going to stop me. Confidence is doing it anyways. Even when it feels so daunting to do, you're still going to do it anyways. That is literally what confidence is. Confidence isn't about just loving yourself. It's about taking the step to keep going, even though it's hard to go. So buy the dress. That's another step towards confidence. Buy the bikini. Get naked when you're getting intimate. Don't hide yourself. You are beautiful. So imagine if you put the same energy into building a life you were excited to wake up to. So all this over obsessing, over loving your body. I mean, all this obsessing over not being skinny or flawless skin or pimple free or whatever you're obsessing over about your body. Imagine if you put that energy into building a life you were actually excited to wake up to. How much happier you would be. Because I know I am. I'm so much happier going to live the life that I built for myself in the way I want to live it. Do you still want to live with you hating your body? Do you still want to live hiding when you really want to get in the pool but you're too scared to? That's where confidence comes in. You don't have to like your body completely right now, but you still got to take a step forward even when it sucks. Thank you for tuning into this episode. I hope this really showed you that you should really love your body regardless because you're going to miss out on so many experiences if you keep hiding in your apartment or bedroom and not getting out. So thank you for tuning into this episode. As you know, I have the Royally Confident Collective, and we work on things like this. We work on body positivity. We work on loving ourselves completely. We work on if we have shame or we dislike something about our body, that we work through it and not let us stop us from being our best selves. This is what the Royally Confident Collective is. It's to do it together and not alone. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more love, growth, and confidence. And have an amazing